this kind of, oh, that's just life. That's just, oh, stress. What do you mean? That's just what I do, but we oftentimes don't realize that we keep, kicking the can down the street in terms of what we're willing to put ourselves through in order to get the job done or to.
What's healthy. And I think that's important, is understanding what stress is in order to treat it, and not just once or twice, but to make it as a lifetime, goal to keep checking in with yourself. Am I doing the basics? Am I keeping myself healthy? Do I know what stress looks like in my life? And even if I'm someone with a higher threshold of pain and suffering from more stress, do I know what the healthy looks like that I should try to be aiming towards getting back to?
So it sounds like it's a multi-pronged approach. And I think what you just said, how we even identify stress, nothing wrong with sacrificing and serving others. But if I'm hearing you right, what you're saying is that we won't serve at the same level if we're in a constant state of sacrifice
And depletion.
Right?
Yeah.
Depletion.
And as you just mentioned, it is important for you to do a touch base, understand your symptoms, understand, your body better. But that means sometimes pausing and reflecting. Unless you were just saying the flow, what you call flow, I call meditation. Meditation is doing one thing with complete presence. Today's world perpetuates multitasking and doing more things than one at the same moment. It's when you lose that concept of time and space and you're like, oh my gosh, time went by so fast hanging out with my friends. That's where you're at your bliss. You're in a place where you're not thinking, you're not in the future, forecasting worst case scenarios and, thinking about the imagination of your mind taking you to places, and you're not in the past, regretting your past decisions you've made. You're here and now, just enjoying with your senses, that moment, the exact moment. Hard work can kill you. It's not about working hard. It's about working smart. How do I add in self-care? How do I add in stress management? And that word since the pandemic has been everywhere. Burnout, stress management. What is really stress? Stress is when your activity level surpasses your energy level. I'll repeat that. Stress is when your activity level surpasses your energy level. Activity is mental as well as physical. And so we have two
Thank you for saying that, because I think that's easy. That's an easy one to pass by, and it's an easy one to miss. And sometimes people will even gawk at that, Well, I'm not digging ditches, or someone will use that as a self-justification, right? That, oh, I can take on more. It's not like I'm,
we think we can, but mentally, like a lot of us sit all day long sometimes, but your mind is constantly active. And so physical or mental. So again, stress is when your activity level surpasses your energy. You have two options: bring down activity, which you can only bring down so much physical, you got to work. But the mental activity you can only bring down so much too. Then the next option to reduce the stress in your body is to bring up energy reserves.